Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking a look at Bellwright. This is an early access version of the game for a beta playtest. That means this game is not currently available. However, you can wishlist it on Steam right now. So if you like what you see, you can look into more information about it over on Steam and potentially wishlist it if you so desire. They consider this an open world survival game. There are elements of combat, colony building, social interactions. It has a lot, from what I have seen, it vibes like something like Medieval Dynasty. So we're just going to jump in. We're going to take a quick look at it today and see what we think, shall we? Again, don't forget, this is not a finished version of the game. So there are things that will potentially and most likely will change before the open access release. So let's go. Let's get into it. Interesting. Okay. Head and hair. That looks like about all that there is right now, but I'm loving that there are options for male or female character. Oh, yes. We need a name. We are chic. Very beautiful images here. Wow, that is gorgeous.
Isn't it funny how one small decision can have consequences that ripple through history? Or are we victims of a predetermined path? Was it chosen for you the day you visited your favorite woods on your 10th birthday? Was it destiny that the royal family were hunting there at the same time? From a tree on high, you watched as Prince Voldar and Princess Osen laughed, talked, and tracked wild animals without a care in the world. And you watched in helpless horror as a stray arrow bolted through the trees, hitting the prince in the chest like a lightning strike. Just like that, the prince was dead. And when the princess found you standing over her brother's dead body, it felt as though the gods were playing a cruel trick on you all. In the panic and confusion, you ran from the scene as fast as your legs would carry you. Fueled by rage and grief, the king demanded the head of any child who fit your description. Fearing for your life, your father asked a friend to bring you far away. Away from the king's wrath. In the middle of the night, you were taken from your home and brought away on horseback. In tears, you called out to your mother, but it was too late. Your old life was over. For years, you hid from the royal family, your resentment growing. You heard stories of your homeland, the rise and fall of a rebellion, the death of the king, and the reign of the evil Queen Osen. But on the eve of your 20th birthday, your guardian, the man who smuggled you out of Carvinia and kept you safe all these years, was brutally killed by a mysterious assassin. As he died in your arms, his hand clutched a coin with a strange sigil emblazoned upon it, a clue. Now, you have returned to your homeland for answers. Through choice or through fate, vengeance would be yours. But how will you fare in a land you no longer recognize?
Here we are, searching for answers. Talk to Dobron, Elder. The lowlands are the poorest of the 5 regions and one of the oldest, its occupants relying mainly on agriculture. Due to the scourge, the people are barely producing enough to sell, let alone to keep for themselves. The current controlling Lord Ashbourne is cruel. All right, so we have to go this direction. gorgeous. This is beautiful. Do we have stamina? Like, is stamina a problem? Okay, so we can pick up stuff. Interesting. Typical, you know? I don't know that I'm going to actually grab anything right this moment. Because if I had to guess, I probably don't have great inventory space. And I am seeing the stamina up in the upper left now. I missed that at first. My bad, my bad. All right, we're heading straight towards the gentleman. Around here somewhere. Wow, this is gorgeous. Oh, is that you right there, sir? Oh, excuse me. My bad. I hope the audio... I just turned it up a little bit because that opening scene was so loud. But now I feel like my recording software might not be picking up. He actually is speaking. He has a voice. I'm scared to turn it up too much. I might have to stop recording and check it, but... Do I have your permission to stay in the village for now at least? I must admit I didn't expect such a frosty reception. What am I supposed to do now?
No, but you have my permission to build a shelter on the outskirts of the village. Come back once you're set up, and maybe you can earn your keep.
I'll do just that, and I plan to earn your trust one way or another. Press B to open the construction menu, then select shack and place it on the ground. Finding a good spot close to all sorts of resources is your first big decision that will affect your logistics and your strategy.
Hurts badly. I'm too hungry.
Uh-oh. I'm sorry to hear that, sir. Okay, this is gorgeous. I do feel like potentially, if this is done right, this could be a game you could get lost in. So there's mountains all around. I don't know enough of the map. I feel like running into the woods like this is dangerous. But as you can see, I'm going to do it anyway. Mushrooms. What is that? Nothing? Cutting requires a tool. Okay, I gotta figure out where my house is going. Okay, we're like up the mountain now, and I'm going to guess... Yeah. We can't even go any further than that. So... Berries. Nice. Can I eat them without dying, perhaps? Alright, for the purposes of this playthrough, we're just going to find a spot. Oh, that's the village. Shoot. Okay. The people of this village are hungry. Wow, this is a big village. How do I get down there? I want to go down there. I suppose I could just jump. Perfect. Nice. Hi.
I'm
Have
hungry.
you seen the elder yet? You are in no position to make such an offer, traveler. If you raise your standing in the village, I will reconsider your offer.
Nice. Okay, okay, okay. Recruitment, perhaps? Alright, so we gotta go this way. I went the wrong way towards the mountain. I think there's more open land. We just got to get away from the village here. It's very similar to Medieval Dynasty. Close to the road, maybe, would be a good idea. I don't know how much gameplay we're actually going to be able to get to. We only have 72 hours to play the game. And I don't necessarily have... Oh, there was a little stutter there. I don't necessarily have 72 hours to play the game in the next 72 hours. So, we'll see. I don't know what I can do with flax. So, I'm not really understanding the inventory. Oh. Oh, it goes there. Flax can probably make like clothing of some sort. So I wonder how far away from the village we actually have to be. This is the shack. Oh wow, it's literally a shack. I have flax. I'm gonna need more materials, I'm sure. Need flax. Well, clearly I went far enough away from the village to build something. Maybe too far. I suppose we could have tested it, but... It's one of my gripes with Medieval Dynasty, especially in the early game, is the travel takes so long to travel around. This is cute, though. I love this shack. Oh, neato. Probably not gonna have enough, am I? Very primitive shelter. How do I get to these other ones over here? Raining. Okay. Head back into the village. She sounds cold too. I wonder if cold is a thing. Okay, we're not too far. Go right through their fields. Why not? Where is this guy?
And I will pray for
Keep going.
Did you just answer my question? Oh yeah, we did go down the pathway. That's Leonard Cooper.
Keep going.
Okay.
Come closer. Do it again. I'll tell you what. We actually have one problem you can try to resolve. If you're willing, of course. It gets cold around here, especially close to the mountains. If we want to keep ourselves warm, we need fur for it, rabbit or wolf pelts, but you see our hunter. Well, we got into a little discussion about how things should work in the village regarding payment.
I'm guessing you couldn't agree on that little issue.
To work with us anymore, but Herndon mostly depends on them to provide. convince him to deliver traps. If you can bring us rabbit fur too, that would be very much appreciated. But we can't expect you to do that every day. We want to be self-sufficient with our fur trapping. So the priority is the traps, and the rabbit fur would be a bonus. Take care of that, and then I will consider your request. Go speak
My
to
stomach
her.
hurts badly. I'm
She's
too
a bit of a
hungry.
troublemaker, but her heart's in the right place, or so I have to tell myself. She has a good relationship with everyone in the village, and knows nearly everything that goes on around here. If anyone can point you in the right direction, it's her.
Greetings, newcomer. Say, have we met before? Your face is awfully familiar. What can I do for you? Unfortunately, he's in the forest, just up the hill, not far from the village. Perhaps bring a book so you have something to do while he rants at you.
Okay. What a beautiful day for a trek through the woods. Can I craft like a tool? Oh, I just got distracted. What else is new? Look at all these animals I could be killing.
What are you looking for? It's dangerous to wander around the woods alone. Haven't you heard about wolves or bandits lurking in this area?
Ooh, bandits.
You don't look like the hunting type, so what are you doing here? Where's the people in Herondine? Of course, now they need me. I'm not going to work with them. Torbran has no respect for my craft. He doesn't value everything I've contributed to that damned village. And until he does, they can fend for themselves.
Can you help me at least? I need to build trust with the elder. Nobody in the village even wants to talk to me. If you're worried about my well-being, then you should help me. I need traps and rabbit
You're
fur.
asking for help, but you don't know a thing about me or what I went through. I used to be a respected member of the community. I even could have been an elder if I wanted. But they degraded me because I refused to be a slave to Ashbourne's puppets. So I left. I still tried to contribute from a distance, providing them with fur, food, and creating traps for the sake of the village. But they wanted more. When I asked for better pay, the elder said no and actually warned me not to ask again. At one point, he said he'd speak to the brigands about my behavior. Yeah, well, the fine people of Herondine don't agree with you. That's why I want to leave that life behind.
Okay.
Let's make an arrangement. You need traps, and I can teach you how to make them so you can catch smaller animals. You look like someone who can get things done. I don't know why, but I feel like you have a lot going on inside your head. I'm willing to join you if you provide me with shelter and food. Together, we can make each other's lives easier in this land. So, can we cooperate?
So our first recruit. I think it's possible I'll come back once I've built a shelter for you. Okay, then. Where's my house? Oh, where's my house? Down the side of a mountain, why not? Whoop-de-doop. So we need to pick up materials on our way. So they've built the first recruit into the story, which I suppose is good. We got some flax seeds now. Some sage. Okay, we have 16. I see a campfire that I might not want to go towards. Are there any branches I can grab here? Any around me? Anything I can grab? Shrooms for food. My humble abode. Yeah. Build a tent, a housing tent. If you have people that need a shelter, build them a tent. Can only accommodate 2 people, so build enough for everyone that might need it. Wait, it's not the same materials? A log. Okay, so I need a tool. The more powerful your opponent becomes, the more likely it is to attract raiders, build outposts, use... Okay, so that's all the combat stuff. Hopefully we don't have to deal with that right now. Building, inventory, journal. I need a tool. I need a tool to chop down trees. Okay, my first complaint. So it was an issue with the workbench. Like, I was not at the right spot. And when I was trying to hit F, nothing was happening. So it is here that we make the axe. I need 1 more piece of wood. I really need 2 stones. All right, let's put some of this flax away. Assuming we're going to eventually need it. So, like, I was standing here, nothing was happening. So when this red text is on, you can't. But when they're right here, you can. Okay, sure. All right, this takes a long while. Now we have one, and if I hit 1, it should come out. Nice. All right, let's get some logs. Where are we building again? Right here. That did not produce a log. Eze, too small? One log? Put some of these other materials down. Lots of grinding, very much like Medieval Dynasty in that regard. A lot of grinding. Inventory full. Of course it is. Sticks. 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 Girl. Chill. Chill a little bit. Fireflies and butterflies. Look at them. Oh, there's just butterflies. Alright. Should we see how close we are to finishing this? All right. Okay, I don't think I want to travel at night. Because there are supposedly bandits, so. I apologize. That music is very loud. 3 days until winter. That can't be good. Let's start our travels. Oh, what the heck time is it? Why is it so dark? I can't see. Okay. Change of plan. Now it's getting light out. Oh, I can't have my weapon.
Any good news? Is my new home ready?
Yes, I'm ready. You can join me.
Let's get to it. Build the research desk for me, and then I will show you.
Oh,
how it's done.
jeez.
Oh,
Sir.
and remember that once we build them, you should place it in dense forests to increase the chance of catching something.
Let's get to work, sir. Okay, I'm really feeling medieval dynasty vibes. Your villagers can be assigned to one of 3 roles at any given time. A worker fulfills your crafting and production orders in the settlement. A companion travels with you, follows your commands. A guard patrols and defends your settlement from danger. You can command you can command your companions by giving them contextual orders with E to attack, harvest, and move. It is vital that you and your villagers stay well fed. Going hungry will cause your companions, workers, and guards to stop what they're doing in order to find food. The better the food, the longer they can work. Crafting 2, delivery 5, companion, worker, I guess. Why aren't you heading home? Yeah. Head back to the domicile. The new domicile I have created for you. I don't know which direction the domicile is. Down the hill. Over the river and through the woods. Down the hill we go. Home, 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 home. I hear bees. Or flies. Is that a thing? Do we think that's maybe a thing? It could be a thing. I don't know. Build research desk. Craft and trap at a simple workbench. Random log just laying here. Oh, it's the book. Why did I feel like the book was not what I was looking for, you know? We're gonna put you right on the other side. Whatever that is, looks... I guess it's just a log? I thought it was a bucket of something, and it looked disgusting. Flax. Nice. Oh, man. The wood is going to be the issue. The ambiance is interesting. Like, the wind's picking up. I wonder if that means the weather's gonna shift. I don't know where those initial logs went, so... What am I even building right now? Small trap. What is happening right now? What was that? Are there enemies? There are enemies. There are enemies walking. down the street. Apparently I can't crouch and hide. I guess it's best we don't engage with them. And they're kind of ignoring us, so... I guess that's good. So how do we start? 0%. Workers will be automatically assigned. Make sure you have enough workers available and their job priorities allow them to work here. You have enough resources and you have the necessary tools. 0% researched. Okay, so I gotta put 5 wood and 2 flax in here probably. We'll just dump some of these in. I definitely don't want to go towards where those dum-dums were. All right, everybody. So I have played this for quite a while. I got the research all set up. We've researched several different things. We've researched a logging camp so that we can get more logs actually. We can get logs to be added to our inventory by the workers in the village. We built the campfire, roasting marshmallows. Oh my goodness gracious. I've been playing The Sims too much. Roasting meat and mushrooms. Not marshmallows, mushrooms. I built the outhouse, which is just from what I can tell where you throw away like rotten food and things you don't need. Although I'm not sure. It's possible that rotten food could come into play with compost and stuff later. So we only have the one settler now. Unfortunately, because I have a limited 72-hour access window for the game, I'm coming up to the end of that. So I just wanted to get some things built and just kind of get more of an idea of the depth of the game in its current state. And I do think that it goes a whole heck of a lot deeper. I'm just unfortunately not going to have the time to go much deeper than this. So we can build a lumberjack spot now. We can build a foraging camp to collect berries and mushrooms. And then of course the logging camp that I was talking about. There is more research that we can also do. Unfortunately, like I said, I'm just not going to be able to go much deeper than this right now. But you can see we're supposed to bring the 3 small traps and 1 pelt back to Dobron. So I have caught 2 rabbits. I had a little bit of like a question mark. The first time I caught a rabbit and I went to get the goodies, I just got 1 piece of meat and there was no pelt. So I didn't know, maybe I left the rabbit in there too long. So I did the next one and I actually got a pelt and some meat from the second one. So I'm just curious as to if it's just random. So right now it's still set. So we have not caught another rabbit yet, but that is working. I guess because I don't have the pelt on me, or do I? I do. I don't know why it's, maybe this isn't going to check until I actually physically take them to him. Probably not going to have time to do that right now, but I just wanted to kind of show you more about how these things work. So basically you have to have obviously the resources to be able to do research and crafting. I think this game has a whole lot of potential. I wish I had a little more time to research and go into some more of these buildings and see how it works as the workers that you bring into your little village begin gathering resources and how efficient that is and all of that. But from what I have been able to see, this game is gorgeous. I'm not super familiar with the developers of the game. I do appreciate them including me in this early access period. I think the potential here is endless. I love games like this, as we know. And yeah, I think I'll keep an eye on this one. I look forward to playing a full version of the game. I think that it could be incredibly fun. It is very similar to other games that are out there, but there are areas where I see that there is potential for it to stand out. That is interesting. I would be very interested to see like what the next level of housing is, because obviously we built a literal shack is what it was called when we built it. It's twigs and grass. you know, I would love to see how those evolve over time into, you know, something a little more permanent even. And yeah, everything looks really good. The weather is nice in the game. It's very immersive as far as that goes. The ambiance around you, the animals, the birds, the insects. I mean, I heard bees or flies, little things like that. It is a very immersive game so far, and I think that can only get better. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this. Comment down below what you think and what you're looking forward to as far as a game like this, or what are you hoping for as games like this continue to be developed. I am looking forward to hearing from you, and if you have not already, please like, comment, share, subscribe. It helps the channel out tremendously, and I appreciate each and every one of you and the time that you spend here with me. Have a great remainder of your day.